Hey everybody, Mark over here at Twang's Turntable. Hope you're all doing well. Back for another video. I posted a special video yesterday. Just if you've seen it, you know. If you have not, just in regards to the prize I won there over at from the BC Ambassador and the Sonny Rollins, the Bridge vinyl. Awesome, by the way. If you've not seen it, check it out. But I'm not here for that today. As I alluded to yesterday, I thought I might get a chance to post another video today. And prior to my hiatus, I wasn't feeling all that well. Much better now, still a little stuffed up. So I will apologize in advance if I still sound a little off. But I had mentioned in that video that I would hope to get back to doing my own thing, maybe highlighting an artist for each video, that type of thing. I'm not really prepared to do that yet. There's still some work that I want to do before I proceed with that. So I thought I would jump on and just throw my hat in the ring for a contest here that young fellow over at Sam St. John. I've subbed to his channel. I did a while back, I think probably a couple of weeks ago when I saw his video. He's pushing for 600 subs, but I see now he's surpassed that by plenty. And no doubt, Sam, that you'll surpass that many times over. I have no question. I've watched a few of your videos. Great stuff, good content, great personality for the camera and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw my hat in the ring on this one. It's basically a contest announcement to celebrate his 2 years in the VC. Congratulations, by the way, on that. That's a great milestone. 2 years. In fact, I mentioned before, I think I've just surpassed a year. I haven't done any type of celebration. I may throw something together at some juncture, but again, not ready for that. I do like to plan things in advance. These I can kind of just fly by the seat of my pants. There's not much involved. The work is kind of already done. It's laid out, the criteria. So that's what I'm going to do. I've subbed to Sam's channel. If you have not, go over and subscribe to Sam St. John. This is his channel here for those who are not initiated, familiar. So yeah, celebrating 2 years, pushing for 600 subs. So he's surpassed that. The prize is a $30 Amazon card. So the first rule is make a video. So this is what we're doing. I'm doing. Comment on this video to let him know. I will let you know in the comments below that I made a video. Show your favorite box set. This is the one where it got a little tough for me. I don't have that many box sets, to be honest with you. And in fact, it gets even slimmer pickings with vinyl because I haven't been into the vinyl for an extended period of time where I've got any. My wife did contribute to one. It's the Who Phases box set that our old bunny rabbit chewed up the box, but all the vinyl in it are near mint condition. So, but that's not my favorite. Just an honorable mention to that one. And it's not mine, it's hers. So, you know, but one I do have that I really love. Again, we used to have a dwarf bunny, and we had to modify our basement for this little guy because he'd chew on everything. This is an example. I bought this, but this is on cassette. So it's just another honorable mention. You can see it's the box was down on the floor. Pardon me, I've still got that cough. And he did chew it up a bit, but I love this box set. There's a lot of early recordings of Leonard Skinner on here, and it is in the cassette format, but it came with this great booklet on here and 3 cassettes. But that's not going to be my official entry. I just thought I'd show this because it is such a great box set. It's got a great photo in here of the band. Of course, that tragic plane crash in October '77. This was actually taken in August of '77, so just a couple of months prior to that tragic day. And in fact, I think only 2 days after they released Street Survivors, 2 or 3 days after. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Well, sort of. That is on topic as far as Leonard Skinner goes. That's not my official entry. It's just one I want to present because it's a great box set. I wish I had that on vinyl. I don't even know if it's available on vinyl. I got that in '91, I believe, on cassette. Another one I wish I had on vinyl, but this is on compact disc. And I was just watching Vance, watching his channel, the Zep Pearl, and he was doing a 15-year celebration of Celebration Day. But this is, they call it the crop circles. This is the box set from, I believe this was 91 as well. 1990, I stand corrected, 1990. But this is the compact disc. And again, comes with a great booklet. If you're a Zeppelin fan, this is a must-have, in my opinion. It's got the 4 compact disc, and it does do a great job. I think the most extensive job of covering Zeppelin's catalog in four discs. But yeah, a great booklet. The forward is done by Cameron Crowe. And not since Elvis joined the army has an audience so completely refused to acknowledge an artist's inactivity. Of course, that's following their breakup, following Bonham's unfortunate passing. But anyway, again, I get off topic. I start talking about music, and that's just the way it is. It is on topic. I shouldn't say that. It is on topic. That's what we do here in the VC. We talk music. But that's not my favorite box set because I want it to be vinyl. So, show my favorite box set. It has to go to this. I've shown it before. I did the unboxing actually on my channel, but it is Fear Inoculum from Tool, and it is for sure my favorite box set. It's what really makes vinyl stand out to me that no other format can compete. Just the artwork, the presentation. It's just, I don't need to say any more about it. That probably hasn't already been said. If you've not seen my unboxing of this Fear Inoculum video, go check it out. But yeah, this leaves me in awe what they've done with this. Not just the packaging, but the sound quality as well. I mean, at least in my modest system, but it's an incredible box set. It's a box set that's done right, in my humble opinion. I am a Tool fan, massive Tool fan. I love Tool, everything they've done. So I will admit some bias there. So, but that's what this is about. That's my favorite box set. So that was the number 3 criteria question, I believe it was. Show your favorite box sets. 3. 4, show an album by an artist you've seen live. So there's several I could have picked in this, but I'm going to pick probably my all-time favorite band. I mean, this goes way back to when I was a young teenager, and I did get to see them live, and didn't see them on this tour. Unfortunately, this is with their original vocalist, Diano. But Iron Maiden, did get to see them, and so I believe it was on the Power Slave tour, Seventh Son and the Seventh Son as well. But yeah, that one would be the one I've seen live. There's others I could have chosen. I actually saw Van Halen live, but not the Van Halen, in my opinion. It was with Sammy. I mean, in fact, on that live show, the opening act was Alice in Chains when they were just starting out. And to me, that was the highlight of the whole night. They were just so amazing. So raw and full of energy starting out. And personally, as much as I loved Van Halen at the time, Sammy brought them way down to well, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of that era of Van Halen. Can't even listen to it really. I've mentioned before, I do like Sammy Hagar. Has a place in some of the other stuff he's done is great, and I enjoy it, but just not with Van Halen. So that's one of the other artists I've seen live. I could have picked whatever, it doesn't matter. Black Crowes was a great live show. Soundgarden was a great live show. Metallica was an incredible live show. Also saw Bon Jovi. Again, there's another example of the opening act was Skid Row, and it was just a way better act. The music I prefer much more, so it was much better than Bon Jovi could ever hope to be, at least at that point in their career. I liked the first couple of albums of Bon Jovi. So next one, show a sealed album. That's easy because I think it is probably the only one I have. Again, it was a gift, and I have not opened it yet because I have it in other formats and I have it already. But it's the 40th anniversary of Physical Graffiti. Zeppelin, of course. So yeah, that one is still sealed. I should pop it open. I know there are those in the vinyl community who suggest you should open them. Otherwise, it may run the risk of warping the vinyl. I don't know. I recently opened a sealed copy of a couple, actually, of Blondie's debut and Quiet Riot, their second album, Condition Critical. Well, their North American second album. We know that's actually their fourth album with the releases in Japan. But Quiet Riot, Condition Critical, I just unsealed that. I got it. It was $5 or something, and it had never been opened. And it was fine. Those are both examples of the vinyl that had not warped. It was fine. But that's my sealed copy. Enough rambling on there. Next up, show an album you've only heard once. That's another, pardon me, everybody. That's another easy one because this was just a bargain bin find. I think I presented it in one of my other videos of bargain bins that I was searching to try and save funds. Money's tight. Preaching to the choir out there. Everybody knows that. But I picked this one up. I just thought it might be interesting. They're from the 80s, I guess. They're called Face to Face Confrontation. And I listened to it once and they look like they'd be kind of a glam metal type or Pretty Boy Floyd, that type of thing. But no, definitely not. It's from 1985. But yeah, it didn't grab me. So this I've only listened to once. Face to Face Confrontation. Check them out. Feel free. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where if I give it another spin, it might be okay. But certainly it was more along the lines of pop, very, pop rock type. Certainly not my normal genre of hard rock metal type thing. So, although I do have other artists that in that vein that I do enjoy, just these guys first listen, I didn't. So that's the album I've only listened to once. Show an autograph or an album that you'd like autographed. I'm not much into, I can honestly say that if I saw an artist that I really have admired my whole life, let's just say, I'm not the type that would approach them. I remember seeing Iron Maiden, and we're all outside the Coliseum, and they were getting off their tour bus, and we were by the fence, and roaring, and up the irons and all that. It was pretty exciting. I was a teenager, but I couldn't see myself approaching any of those members and asking for an autograph. I suppose if it was a setting where it was an actual signing, a release signing or whatnot. I seen what's the gentleman's name over at Boston, AGK Boston. Oh, that's not it. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the dude's channel. But I'm much in the same way. I'm not an autograph hound. I won't look for that. I have a couple of hockey items that were autographed that I went to one of those family events for the hockey team when my son was younger, and I think we had Theron Fleury and Sandy McCarthy and a couple of the old Flames from the old teams. But anyway, but if I could, and I'm assuming it has to be somebody living because there's a few that I would obviously love that have passed away. Not the least of which would be like John Bonham or John Lennon or somebody like that, Hendrix. But of those that are living, only because I not only enjoy his music, I guess agree with many of his, as far as I know, his life choices. But it would be Paul McCartney. I mean, living legend, right? I mean, you don't have to like Paul McCartney, I suppose, or those that think he was the wanker of the Beatles. I don't know what that's all about, but I've heard that being said. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. That must have been awful on your end. But I just, there's nothing he's done where I can't say I don't like, and he's just an amazing musician. But not only that, what I know about his life choices. So any of the Wings, Beatles, McCartney albums, it would be cool to have his signature on one of them or something like that. There's lots of others I could use as examples, but I'm trying to go with somebody who is living, and I see I'm almost at, I've just surpassed 15 minutes on this video, so I'll leave it at that. If you've, as I mentioned, everyone, if you've not gone over to Sam's channel, go over and subscribe to his channel, Sam St. John. Again, it's a contest just to acknowledge others in the vinyl community and their milestones. He's reached 2 years and was pushing for 600. As I mentioned, he's surpassed that, as you'll see. And that's it. That's my entry to your contest, Sam. Enjoyed it very much. Hope you enjoyed it as well. All those watching, please hit the like, subscribe if you have not already done so, and leave a comment, share, whatever. And let's get this this contest with more members of the VC involved. I'll probably do another video here today. I'm going to try. I just had another one that I want. Just some recent pickups I found. We went out anyway. That's for another video. Take care, everyone. We'll see you again soon, and enjoy the rest of your day. If you don't come back for my other video. Cheers, all. Bye.